Have you ever imagined football without Messi and Ronaldo? What would the game even look like? Sure, football might still be beautiful, but without the fire that this rivalry ignited, the sport would never have reached such heights. Between 2008 and 2018, football wasn't just a sport. It was a battlefield. A clash of genius and determination, of art versus raw power. Two men, each pushing the other to the edge of the impossible. Messi, the genius who felt football. Lionel Andrés Messi, a boy from the humble streets of Rosario. His talent was obvious from a young age, but his body was fragile, and doctors feared he might never reach a professional level. Then, Barcelona took a chance on his dream, a decision that would change football history forever. Messi grew up in La Masia, where football was taught like philosophy. At just 17, he debuted for the first team. But what he showed was far beyond his age. In seconds, he could leave 3 defenders behind, create impossible angles, and score goals that seemed like dreams. His best season? 2011 to 2012. 91 goals in a single calendar year, a record still immortalized in history. But behind the stats was a mindset rarely seen. Messi never played to prove himself. He played for the joy, for the beauty of the game. Football was his canvas, and he was the artist. Alongside Xavi and Iniesta, he built a team many consider the greatest in history, not overpowering opponents, but outthinking and out-coordinating them. Pep Guardiola's Barcelona with Messi? A perfect symphony, conducted by a quiet boy from Rosario. And what made him even more special? Humility and consistency. In a world full of pride, Messi remained modest. Being a genius meant making the hardest things look effortless. Ronaldo, the warrior who never gave up. Cristiano Ronaldo dos Santos Aveiro, a boy from Madeira, learned early that nothing comes easy. Unlike Messi, he had an incredible body, but raw talent alone wasn't enough. What he had was willpower, a determination that turned nothing into everything. At 18, he joined Manchester United. Alex Ferguson told him, "You will be the best player in the world." And Ronaldo made that his life mission. Extra hours of training, strict diets, disciplined sleep, focus on body and mind. He built himself like a machine. But what made him truly special was his mindset. Every setback became fuel, every failure a challenge to rise stronger. At Real Madrid, he reached his peak. In the 2013-14 season, he scored 17 goals in the Champions League, a record still unmatched. Over 900 career goals and 35 trophies, but stats alone don't define him. Ronaldo made never giving up a tangible principle in football. Talent may start you, but relentless effort keeps you on top. When two worlds collide. From 2008 to 2018, football belonged to them. Messi in Barcelona, Ronaldo in Real Madrid. Fierce rivals. Every El Clásico, the world stopped. During this decade, the Ballon d'Or mostly went back and forth between them. Messi 8 times, Ronaldo 5 times. But beyond trophies and numbers, their rivalry elevated football itself. They didn't just compete, they pushed each other higher. Messi saw Ronaldo breaking records and trained harder. Ronaldo watched Messi weave magic and pushed himself further. Two philosophies clashing. Innate genius versus relentless effort. And maybe that's why the debate will never end. Their distance from the rest. At their peak, everyone else was just watching. Players like Neymar, Zlatan, Benzema, Suarez, brilliant, yes, but not at their level. Even the best lived in their shadow. Every hat trick, every trophy, every move made headlines. And because of them, our expectations of what a great player is completely changed. Today, when Mbappe or Haaland shine, they're unconsciously measured against Messi and Ronaldo. because these two set a new standard of greatness. What if they swapped teams? Imagine history took a twist. Messi at Real Madrid under Modric or Ramos. Would he still be free and creative? Or would Real's tactical discipline limit him? Ronaldo at Barcelona, in a team built around possession and passing. Could he adapt to patient, controlled play? Or would he explode and shine even brighter? We'll never know, but one thing is certain. Both were exactly where they needed to be. Messi in a team that freed his mind, Ronaldo in a team that fueled his hunger for victory. If they were teammates, just imagine for a moment. Both in the same team. Messi passing, Ronaldo scoring. Defenders wouldn't even have time to react. Football could reach a level where other teams were only competing for third place. But maybe even their own rivalry could challenge that team. Because both were built for winning, not for sharing it. Legacy that remains. Years later, their golden era may have ended, but their impact is still alive. Every young player stepping onto the pitch sees themselves in Messi or Ronaldo, one chasing genius, the other chasing relentless effort. They made football more than a game. They turned it into a story of will, talent, and belief. And we are lucky to have witnessed this rivalry, because it might never happen again. And now it's your turn. Who truly changed football? Who holds a bigger place in your heart? Comment below. The debate isn't over yet.